Your birthday. Didn't believe it.
Believe it, I feel it.
All right. Easy like Sunday morning. You folks at home, welcome. How should we get started? Okay, I was going to say, don't tell me child's pose. No, okay. On our backs. Which way? I say, well, I think to get started easily, it's good like on your back with your head facing the ocean. Because then you can just flip right over and go right into some cobras, warm up the spine. I'm very predictable. Creature of habit. Yeah. Well, everybody, couple blocks in, it's about 85 degrees and scorching hot. We seem to have found the only tolerable pocket left in Pacific Beach right now to practice yoga. Pleasure, honor to be here with you, our easy like Sunday morning flow. Thanks for taking the time. Sunday morning, all levels flow. I don't know. Let's get started on our backs here. Lay with your head towards the ocean. You know, I started by saying it's almost a blessing not to have the sunshine here, and everybody looked at me like I got 3 foreheads, so I figured I'd cut the intro short there. So it's up to you, everybody. Palms face up, everything outstretched, your Savasana that you're very familiar with. Supta Baddha Konasana with soles of your feet together, knees open nice and wide is an option. I tell you what, let's bring our right hand to our belly, our left hand to our hearts. Close your eyes, exhale everything out. Let's begin. Through your nose, we'll take a big collective inhale, fill up. And through your mouth, exhale, empty, and clear it out. Again, inhale through your nose, fill up with this cool ocean air. Exhale through your mouth, empty out. One more, inhale. And exhale. Breathe in through your nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe out through your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Inhale. Invite that breath in really deep. Lips stay sealed. Exhale. Gently push that breath out nice and slow. 60 minutes of this. Full inhales. And calming exhales in and out through your nose. Now feel that space beneath your left hand. Your heart space. I want you to direct your breath into that space. Almost as if there was like a hole in your chest and you're breathing it directly into your heart center there. Feed that anahata energy chakra. Deep breaths here. in through your heart. And a calming breath out. Now, our heart used to be just considered a muscle. Now it is a muscle, but in the 90s, it was discovered that each and every one of us have around 40,000 sensory neurites in our heart. Sensory neurites are essentially the same as brain neurons. So this is a second brain, if you will. Many times in your life, you've got a feeling, an intuition that you're like, I don't know, this doesn't seem right. These are these sensory neurites lighting up. This is your heart talking. Now, I'd like you to bring someone or something to mind that you're really, really grateful for. Someone or something that you love unconditionally, or someone or something that you're very appreciative of. And just like you're breathing this breath straight into your heart center, I want you to bring that feeling tone, that emotion of that unconditional love, that person, that thing, that appreciation into your heart center as well. Now, these 40,000 sensory neurites really start to get percolating when we breathe into our heart center and when we come into a place of gratitude, unconditional love, or appreciation. When this happens, something happens that we call heart-brain coherence. So the brain in our head becomes coherent with the brain in our heart. And this does a lot of things. It ends up, your internal pharmaceutical factory, it ends up creating about 1,300 biochemical reactions within your body, and I'm talking good ones. It smooths out your heartbeat a whole lot, and it can put you into this zone. We've heard of this place, these athletes where they seem to be superhuman, but they're in the zone. It can put you into that place. Heart-brain coherence is a very, very good thing, and an easy little meditation, an easy little exercise. Now breathe deep. See if you can, for a moment here, bring some of that appreciation for yourself, towards yourself, for showing up to your mat. This is going to do wonders for your body, your brain, and overall hit the reset button. It matters that you're here. It really does, everybody. I say that all the time, but it does. It matters. Thank yourself for being here. Inhale. Exhale. All right. We're easily going to pull both knees into our chest here. Good. And then grab opposite elbows over your shins. Peel your head and shoulders up. And see if it can curl up into a little ball so your chin is tucked to your chest a little bit. Your forehead's coming to your knees. And hopefully you can just feel a nice, easy, but sweet stretch in your upper shoulders, your upper back, just getting into a little spinal flexion here. Just waking the body up. Take an inhale. Very good. Exhale, lay your head and shoulders back down. Drop your right arm open to your right like a wing. Look to your right. Take another inhale here. And gently on your exhale, guide your knees towards your left side body. Now continue to breathe. In through your nose and out through your nose. Around 6 seconds in, 6 seconds out. Around that. And it's going to be different. Just like every posture in this practice is going to be different for each and every one of us. The breath is going to be slightly different. You want it deep and full, but we don't want to force it. Take one more here. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Take her back to center. Pull both knees in, and then just switch it up. Drop your left arm open, look left, and guide your knees to the right. First breath, you're just kind of seeing what you're working with. Second, third, fourth, maybe fifth breath, you're working with a little bit. Like you're breathing into that space that you feel the resistance in. And hopefully, each and every exhale, that resistance lessens and you ultimately create some space. 2 more here. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's take her back to center. Release both legs out in front of you. Both legs are out. And then just roll all the way over onto your belly. So you're facing the ocean. And now take your hands and slide them back around your rib cage, elbows in, tops of your feet. I want you to press the tops of your feet into your mat and see if you can lift your knees though by engaging quadriceps. Tops of the feet down. Inhale is cobra pose. Lift your chest up a little bit. You're still looking straight down. Smooth out the back of your neck. Exhale, take her right back down. Come here. Inhale once again, lift up, breathe in big. Shoulders are back. You want to open across your heart. Shoulders back over there. Exhale, take her back down. You got it. Number 3, you can press with your hands. Inhale, lift up. Your body is talking to you through sensation. Make it feel good. Exhale, take it all the way back down. 2 more, everybody. Inhale, press those arms straight and lift up and open across your heart and just, make it feel wonderful in your spine. Exhale, take her back down. Wonderful. I never used that word. Inhale, last one. Lift up. Breathe in big. Now, hold here. Let's take our hands off the ground once again. Reach them behind you. Interlace your fingers. Zip up your legs, and you can start to pick your legs up off the ground. Still looking straight down, smooth out the back of your neck. For a couple more breaths, let's go 2 more. Use the strength of your arms to pull back, to broaden across your heart a little bit more, and to strengthen and tone the whole backside, the whole posterior chain. Take 1 more. Inhale, you lift up a little bit. Oh, nice. Exhale, take it all the way back down, hands underneath shoulders. Inhale, presses us up to our hands and our knees. And then exhale into cat pose. Round your spine, draw your navel up and in, and push your breath out. Inhale to your cow. Look up, dip your stomach down, open even more across your heart. Beautiful. Exhale, reverse that, round her down and empty out. 3 more, everybody. 3 more. Okay, focus on your deep diaphragm breathing and the simple movement. Spinal flexion, spinal extension, just a little mobility and vitality to get our easy like Sunday morning flow started. When you're done with those couple on your own, curl your toes and lift your hips to the sky. Very first, downward facing dog every day. Woo, the doggy. A lot of communication going here, right? The first downward facing dog. A lot of sensation bubbling to the surface, yeah? Take a little bit of movement. Do what feels good. There you go. The layers are coming off already, y'all. Oh. Sunday morning. Can you spread your fingertips a little bit wider? Now, with a soft bend in your knees, can you press your hips higher and back further? That soft bend in your knees helps you do that, by the way. Oh, now press your hips higher. Keep that bend, though. Keep the bend, hips high. Now, chin to your chest. Keep both of your knees bent a little bit. And then press your hips high. This is downward facing dog. You can straighten them a little bit, but keep this long, straight spine and high hips. Chin to chest, look towards your knees. And then circle your shoulders around towards the front of your body. There you go, everybody. Take an inhale. And exhale it out. From here, look forward. Step your feet behind your wrists at the top of your mat. So your feet are going to be about hips width apart to start. Okay, bend your knees quite a bit. Feel some contact, your upper thighs and your lower belly. So you're at the top of your mat where your hands were. Your feet came up to your hands. And then option to interlace your fingers at your lower back. Good now. With a little bend in your knees. Find a halfway lift, look up and lengthen, your hands pull back. And then exhale, you fold down deep, dive in deep, and breathe deep. Top of your mat is up here. Top of your mat is up here. There we go. There you go. Nice, everybody. Your hands are still interlaced. You're just lifting them off your lower back. You're reaching them towards the ocean. You're opening your chest, your shoulders, and you're just really cracking the surface of what is going to touch, take care of, and maintain, stretch, right? Open, release every muscle, tendon, joint, tissue, organ within your body. Take one more. Inhale here. Very good, everybody. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet together in the center of your mat. And then with at least a little bend in your knees, we're going to roll to standing, vertebra by vertebra. Beautiful, y'all. As you come to standing, take your hands to heart center, and close your eyes. First, feel this deep breath in that flows in through your nose and expands you from the inside out. And this slow breath out, as you draw everything towards the midline, you gently push your breath out. Once again, bring that person, that thing, you are breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, straight into your heart center once again. That person, that thing that you're really grateful for, that you love unconditionally, that you're appreciative of. Can you bring that feeling tone into your heart center? Can you once again reaffirm this heart-brain coherence and just put us in a really, really good state to start? Once we really get started with the physical practice, that's going to compound what our internal pharmaceutical factory is already starting to do. This is going to be monumental for you, everybody. You're going to feel amazing. Breathe well. Let's open our eyes. Release your hands, palms facing forward. And let's get her done, y'all. Inhale. Sweep your hands up high to the sky. You could lean it back till it just feels really good. Nice. Exhale, fold with a flat spine. Put a little bend in your knees and try to lay your torso out long. Feel that whole motion there, everybody. Drop your head down. Inhale's a halfway lift. If you're new to this, hands just below your knees on your shins. You flatten your back. Who that one, Cobra? Who that one? Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank pose, high push-up position. You could drop to your knees. You could always modify. You could skip this. If you're with me, we inhale. Shift a couple inches forward. Your shoulders have to come in front of your wrists. And then without your hips collapsing, exhale, lower halfway down. Your elbows come straight back. Shoulders and hips move together though. Oh. Inhale now, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down. Feed your heart through. From your navel, pull it in, send your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Nice, everybody. So, I spied with my little eye a couple of folks that might be a little new. And how do I tell? Well, from that high plank to low plank, they're letting their hips sink down. Like it's almost like they're an upward facing dog before they're even go into it. So if that's you, that's okay. Drop to your knees. That's one option. Be a little bit more aware and firm up your core a little bit more. That's another option. You can drop to your chest and take Cobra, another. Skip it, that's an option as well. But let's not let the hips collapse down. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. A Sunday morning moving meditation. Inhale, halfway lift. You want to lengthen your spine and reset your spine. Exhale, fold down deep, dive in deep, and empty out. Inhale, rise, float your torso. Heels and toes are all the way together, right? And at the top, you're leaning it back, but you're stretching your arms, lifting up and away and making it feel amazing. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Lay your torso out long, empty out. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Shoulder blades are squeezing, good. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose. Shift forward, and then shoulders and hips lower together. Both y'all. Inhale, upward facing dog, feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Now, sweet, sweet dogger, breathe. So let me show you what's happening. Yeah, I know. I'm helping you out. So from here, and you can check this out too if you want. What's happening is, whereas what we're looking for is that. Got it? Yeah, you got it. Inhale, head dropping down. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly just hop your feet between your hands. Halfway lift, flat back, you lengthen out your spine and you fill up. Exhale, you dive in a little bit deeper. This is good for the posterior chain. Lead with your chest, inhale, rise, come up, reach up. At the top, you lean it back till your body's like, oh, nice. Exhale, go ahead, fold all the way back down. We're just riding that breath, everybody. Again, a moving meditation. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, you look up and lengthen. And then exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, shift forward with control. We lower halfway down. You can skip it, you can modify it. Much better there. Upward facing dog, you got it now. Tops of the feet down, feed your heart through. Beautiful. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet, sweet dogger, y'all. Woo! Nice job. Go 3 breaths here. Go 2 more flows on your own, with about 4 or 5 breaths in down dog in between. If you want to add something or skip something, it's all good. And you can make up things too, right? As long as they're safe and as long as you're breathing deep, we're still getting the benefit. It matters you're here, everybody. Yeah. In this practice, we start slow, you know. You don't want to just dive right into a bunch of intensity. We take it slow. But we build fire from within. And everybody here has built a campfire, some kind of fire at some point. And unless you dumped a gallon of gasoline on it, right, you start slow. With little twigs, wood shavings, some paper, some kindling. You must have kindling. And then after you get that fire started a little bit, you kind of start to throw on some bigger sticks and logs. You fan it a little bit. Before you know it, a lot of times those flames are sky high. And that furnace within you will be burning bright. Breathe. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog when you're done. We're in no rush though. We're in no rush. The slow burn, you could call it. Easy like Sunday morning flow, Wally. Woo! Someone got a little sun yesterday, huh? Once you're back in your downward facing dog, check in with your breath. Sometimes it gets away from us. You know, our mind checks out, it wanders. We know that happens. We have on average like somewhere around 70,000 thoughts a day. All of us. So needless to say, our mind is trained to jump around. But yoga is the opposite. It helps to train us to focus our mind, to concentrate. This is good. Inhale, if you're with me, from downward facing dog. Take your left leg high to the sky. Bend your left knee, stack your hip. And then if you want to take a couple big circles with your knee, clockwise, counterclockwise, go for it. Yes, everybody. Beautiful. Now, inhale, take your left leg back up high to the sky. Re-square your hips, so straighten your leg, flex your foot, and then spiral inward with your thigh. Good, y'all. Now, let's inhale, shift forward to plank pose. Pull your left knee into your chest. There we go. Maybe you can get it to your forehead. Pull your thigh up into your torso a little bit more. Good. And then take your left knee back a couple inches. Drop your left shin to the ground. Lift your back right leg up. And take your left arm and extend it forward. So right leg extended, left arm extended. Look straight down. Smooth out the back of your neck. Now do whatever you got to do to find some balance, some stability. For some of us, that's bring the hand or knee wider. For others still, it's just a little bit more engagement of your core. Looking down, you're lifting your arm and your leg up a little bit higher on your inhale. And then you're stretching a little bit longer on your exhale. Very good. See where your left arm is? Let's keep it there. Take an inhale. And then exhale, touch your right knee to your right elbow. Good. And then just take a second and make sure that's your right elbow. Inhale, extend your right leg straight back. You learn something new every day, don't you? Exhale, right knee, right elbow. On Tuesday, come to class. We'll be learning our colors. One more, y'all. Extend it back. Breathe in. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, and empty out. Take your right leg, extend it straight back. Lift everything up a little bit higher. Beautiful. Exhale, just set your left hand down. Curl your left toes under. Inhale your right leg high to the sky, three-legged doggy. And then bend your right knee and stack that hip. Yeah, and circle it. Donkey, you want to flip it? Flip it. Good. Open up that hip. Get those snap, that crackle, that pop. And just prepare us for our second flow we're about to hop into in just a few moments here. Here for 3. Good, y'all. 2. All right, right hand down. Inhale, take your right leg back up high. Remember, straighten your leg. We're re-squaring the hips. Spiral inward towards the midline. Now, take an inhale. Exhale, shift forward. Pull your right knee into your chest. Maybe you can get forehead. Thigh pulls up into your belly. Now see if you can do it without making that face or doing that thing with your lips. Oh! Take your right knee back a couple inches. Drop your shin to the ground. Lift your back left leg up and extend your right arm forward. Check 1. You steady your visual gaze, because if your eyes are all over the place, then your mind's going to do the same thing. And left leg and right arm are extended. Lift up a little higher, inhale. Stretch a little bit longer on your exhale. You're doing great. Just try your other right arm. Put that same left leg. This leg. And that arm. Did you do the opposite on the other side? Take it in now, her. Take an inhale here. Exhale, touch your left knee to your left elbow. Empty out. Inhale, extend, breathe in. That's your right elbow. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Empty out. Oh. Inhale, you get one more chance. Breathe in. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Empty out. Extend it back. Lift everything up. Breathe in. Good. Exhale, set your right hand down. Curl your right toes under. Inhale your left leg back up high to the sky. Exhale, just set her downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Press your hips back, look forward. We're going to hop back on that flow, yo. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch. Take an inhale. Pull your chest out long for a halfway lift. Good, y'all. Exhale, fold down deep and empty out. Inhale, chair pose. Now sink your hips low and lift your chest and reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Straighten your legs. Dive your torso down. Inhale, halfway lift, everybody. Look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift it forward, and lower with control. Your upward facing dog should feel nothing short of amazing. Exhale, hips to the sky, doggy. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her up high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. That's on your left side of the body. You don't have to cross. Inhale, left leg, send her high. We just learned that a moment ago. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Low lunge, stack your knee above your ankle. Inhale, come up to crescent pose. Rise up, reach up and fill up. Now on your exhale, take your hands, sweep them out, and then sweep them forward, palms face up, just receiving the benefit and vitality. Reverse that. Inhale, take them out, reach them up high, breathe in big. Exhale, take your hands to the ground, step your left foot back, shift forward, lower halfway, shoulders and hips together. Inhale, upward facing dog, simple movements. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing, that we want to be able to do till we're 120 years old. Inhale, lift your right leg, send her up high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Morty, what are you doing? Inhale, reach it high. And exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. It's so simple. Inhale, you ride that breath on up. Reach to the sky. Exhale, sweep them out, bring them forward, palms face up. Good. Reverse that. Take them out, take them up high, reach to the sky. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, shift forward, lower slow. Simple little Sunday morning flow. Upward facing, tops of your feet down. See if you can lift your knees. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing, doggies. Ah! Man, it goes up 10 degrees, it drops down 10 degrees. I don't know what's happening here, but that fire within you is growing still. We just started to put some bigger logs on there. Inhale, bend your knees, hips press back. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Halfway lift. Take a full deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe out slowly through your nose. Inhale, chair. Utkatasana. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Dive it on in deep, y'all. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy. Breathe in here now. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower. We call it Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, your heart open wide. Always keep your heart open. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her on up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Good. And the exhale, sweep it through a low lunge. Eh? Inhale, come on up and stretch your hands to the sky. Exhale, sweep them out, bring them forward, palms face up. Receive the benefit. Inhale, reverse that. Out and up high, reach to the sky. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Move through that flow. Who that would? Good, everybody. Come on. Right side on your own. Right side on your own, everybody. You got right knee, right elbow. Crescent, that flossing of the shoulders. Breathe. A prayer in motion. Maybe you can bring some of that appreciation, gratitude towards yourself for showing up to your mat and giving yourself what is nothing short of a gift, a treatment. Milk the movements, milk the benefit, the vitality. Woo! Simple stuff that's going to have you feeling amazing. Very good. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. We do it again. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between hands. Give me that halfway lifty. Pull your chest out long. And give me that forward fold. Dive in, navel in, nice and strong. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands to the sky. Stay here on your exhale. Let's come to chair plane. Jet airplane your arms. Okay? But now hinge at your waist and set your belly on your thighs and your knees on your chest. Your back is parallel to the ground. Look straight down and smooth out the back of your neck. And then take your hands and reach them towards the ocean. And then lift your heels for 5. Oh, relax your jaw, your face, brother. I just saw your whole forehead like go, whoo, 4. Biceps with ears, you're looking straight down. 3, lift those heels, y'all. Let them shake. 2, take an inhale, stay here. Exhale, just drop your heels to the ground. Keep your knees bent. Inhale, lift your chest. We're back to chair pose. Exhale, release to forward fold. Ooh, nah. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift it forward and lower with control. Upward facing, heart comes through, heart open wide. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her up high. Exhale, take your left knee across to your right elbow. Straighten that leg out to the side. Rest the knife edge of your foot on the ground. Ground into your right hand and roll your left arm, your heart, your hips open to the sky for fallen triangle. Breathe. I know it feels awkward, okay? But just think about it. That's really nothing compared to how awkward it looks. But you're doing great, everybody. Give me 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Take an inhale here. Now slow motion. Exhale, come back to plank. Pull your knee into your nose. Left knee to nose. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Low lunge. Inhale, rise to crescent pose. Anjaneyasana, reach high. Exhale, sweep your arms out to the sides. Bring them forward, palms face up. Inhale, just take your arms straight out to the sides as you breathe in, if you got the space, that is. On your exhale, swing your right arm underneath your left for eagle arms. Now, start to lift your elbows to the same level as your chin. You can reach your hands away from your face. If that's not happening, brother, just grab opposite shoulders like this. There you go, buddy. Now, lean back, lift your elbows, get a nice sweet back bend. Again, the more you take your hands away from your face, the more you're going to feel that stretch across your upper shoulders and back. We're here for another 3. Into a bound armed airplane pose. Arms stay the same too. Inhale, slow motion, start to lean forward, and then just lean into your front left leg. Take your back right leg up, parallel to the ground. Breathe. Good, now we're just kind of passing through. Without, if you can, your right toes touching the ground. Come up, bend your left knee a little bit. Take your right leg, swing it up, over and around your left for eagle pose, Garudasana. And then sink low, bend that left knee. Try to be the shortest person in the park, in fact, with the straightest spine. Steady your gaze, steady your breathing. Laser-like focus, 5. Good, y'all, 4. We're gonna unwind everything in 3. But keep that right leg lifted too. Slow motion. Inhale, come up, unwind your arms, reach them high. Unwind your legs, take your right knee to hip height. Flex your right foot. And then slow motion back to airplane pose. Just for a moment here, just kind of passing through. Take one more inhale. Option to reach your hands forward, a little bit of space and a little bit of challenge. Exhale, bend your left knee, step it all the way back to low lunge. And then slow lunge, both hands are on the ground. And then start to press your front left knee straight. Both hands are on the ground in that low lunge. Press your left knee straight for pyramid pose. Front left foot is forward, left leg is straight. You can spin your back right heel down if you'd like, shorten your stance. Take another inhale. Think halfway lift. Chest pulls out, back flattens, and your left hip pulls back. And then fold into your left hamstring and get a couple more really deep breaths right into where you need it, right into the belly of that hamstring. Chances are that for a lot of us, this is uncomfortable. Chances are for a lot of us, that's a good sign that we need this. 2 breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Take an inhale. Beautiful, y'all. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance if you need it. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Long stance. Find a deep bend in your front left knee. This looks awesome, everybody. Gaze out over the ocean and maybe close your eyes. And definitely try to be physically active enough to feel it everywhere. Right? It might be discomfort. It might be challenging. Almost like there's a storm going on around you with that voice in your head saying, dude, it's Sunday morning. We could be 2 flights of champagne deep right now at brunch. What am I doing here? But your breath keeps you grounded. It's like being in the eye of the storm, the eye of the hurricane, where all this is going on around you, the thoughts, the judgment, whatever. But in the eye, you're calm, you're still, you can reside there. It's calm. Take another inhale, reach forward and lengthen. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Ah. So forearm to thigh is a good place to be, especially if you're taking that hand to the ground and your hips are sticking back and your shoulders are collapsing down. So here, I'm kind of unnarrow. Here, I have cleaner lines of energy. Ah, breathe well. Are y'all breathing? Take your right hand towards the ocean, palm facing down. And even in these times of a lot of sensation and intensity, can you bring that same feeling tone of gratitude for yourself, because you know that it has to be challenging for you to grow, to get better, to build, maybe even to lessen some things like stress response. Amazing job. Take one more inhale, reach a little bit. Very good. Exhale, release to low lunge. Spin your back right heel up. Take an inhale, pull your chest out long and lengthen. Exhale, twist your left hand high to the sky. Man, pretty simple flow here today, everybody. Not easy at all. It's why I'm not doing it. But you're doing amazing, everybody. Two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Can you try harder, please? One more. Inhale. Good job. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Inhale. Step your left foot back to your right, so you're in plank pose, high push-up position. Exhale, squeeze your legs together. all the way. Ground into your right hand, and inhale, roll open to your left for a side plank pose, Vashisthasana. You got to lift your hips, like exaggerate that. Crescent shape your right side body. If you need to drop a forearm or a knee, be my guest. Breathe deep. If you're feeling strong on this beautiful Sunday morning and you want to take your left leg up off your right, go for it. Let's take our left hand to the ocean. Think about flexing your left foot, not pointing the toes, flexing. Press through your heel, reach through your fingertips. There we go. One more. Inhale, reach long. Awesome. Exhale, release to plank pose, high push up. And then take it to the other side. Ground into your left hand. Inhale, we'll open to your right. Side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Do what you got to do, everybody. None of these postures are going to look the same in your body as they do your neighbor or all the people around you. Feel it in your body. Maybe right leg up. Right hand to the ocean. We got two. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Breathe. Reach long. Fantastic. Exhale. Release. Move through your flow. And I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. Woo! We're off to an amazing start to our day, everybody. Okay? Your body will have been taken care of. You'll have set a baseline for your mental state of the day, and that's a place in a state of calmness. This matters. Let's take this right side. Let's take her home, y'all. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, right knee across to your left elbow. Take that leg, straighten it out to the side. Ground into your right hand and roll open to your left for a fallen triangle. Did you switch it on the other side, Colleen? Yeah. We listen to instruction around here, Colleen. Flip your hips open, flip your heart open. Give me two more really deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Take an inhale. Fantastic. Exhale, plank. Pull your right knee into your nose. Inhale, send your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Low lunge. Stack your knee. Inhale, rise to crescent pose. Anjaneyasana, reach. Exhale, arms out to the sides. Bring them forward. Palms face up. Inhale, just take them straight out to the sides with a big, beautiful breath in. Exhale, left arm underneath your right for eagle arms. Remember, if that's not happening, we're just grabbing opposite shoulders. That works. Good. Lift your elbows up. Hands away from your face. Take it into a back bend. Sink your hips low. We're here for another 3. Okay, this bound, armed, airplane pose in 2. How smooth can we make this transition? Inhale, start to lean forward here. Exhale, lean into it. That eagle-armed airplane. How's your jaw? Oh. Steady your gaze, steady your breath. Your body and mind will follow. Now, if you can, without your left toes touching the ground. Come to standing. Pull your left knee up. Take it up, over, and around. Bend that right knee. And find your eagle pose, Garudasana. You want to pull everything towards the midline of your body. So I'm talking wrists, elbows, knees, and ankles. Shortest person in the park with the straightest spine. Yes, everybody. Breathe. 5. 4. Unwinding everything in 3. 2, all right, slow motion. Inhale, unwind your arms, reach them high, unwind your legs, take your left knee up to hip height. Exhale, again, slow motion, back to airplane pose. But remember, we're just kind of passing through. Take an inhale, option to reach your hands forward and lengthen. And then exhale as low lunge. Bend your right knee, bring your hands to the ground, step your left foot way back. And then begin to press your right knee straight, pyramid pose. Oh, this can be an intense one. A lot of opportunity in these challenging moments. Inhale, you look up halfway, you pull your right hip back. Exhale, you fold into that right hamstring and you breathe. You breathe. Woo! That person, that thing that you're like, man, I don't know what I'd do without you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you bring that into that moment, into this moment? Again, even towards yourself. Our brains are supercomputers. Our internal thoughts and dialogue, those are the programs we run through our supercomputer. Take an inhale here. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two. Hips open this way. Yeah. Hey. Sink deep into your front right knee. Steady your gaze. And if you went there on the other side, you can close your eyes here. So introspective, so mindful with your attention inwards that maybe you feel a muscle, a joint, somewhere in your body you perhaps forgot existed years ago. Just reawakening the vitality of every cell within our body here, everybody. In a simple way. Nothing here is complicated or overly technical. Take another full inhale. Exhale. All right, we inhale, reach it out. Side angle pose is your exhale. Yeah. Forearm to thigh is good. Just make sure if we're doing that, we're not just dropping our ear on our shoulder, like there's some space there. Now left hand towards the ocean, palm facing down. See how much you can get cooking here in terms of sensation all over. 3 more deep breaths, everybody. You got this. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, amazing job. Reach a little bit. Great success. Exhale, release to low lunge. Spin your back left heel up. Take an inhale, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, twist your right hand high to the sky. Heart towards La Jolla. Easy little low lunge twist, I got you. Press through your heel and reach through your head on your inhale. Work those 2 points away from each other. And then whenever you twist, you want to draw your navel in. This helps protect your lower spine. Last 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Take an inhale here. Amazing job, everybody. Exhale, release your right hand to the ground. But this time we're going to walk our hands to the left, straighten both legs, and parallel your feet. Yeah. Stagger yourself with your neighbor if you need. And then your option, if you want to grab the outsides of your feet or your big toes, or even interlace your fingers at your lower back for a little bit more chest expansion and shoulder opening, be my guest, y'all. Halfway lift, look up, back, flat. Exhale, fold down deep, dive in deep. Breathe well. Tons thousands of other places you could be. But in doing any of these other things, how many are going to strengthen everything in your body, tone, lengthen, open, and release, and soothe the agitated mind? And I mentioned those 1,300 biochemical reactions that we began with. You know, not to even to mention dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, norepinephrine, and dropping your cortisol down. If you got this from an actual treatment, they'd probably give you 15 different pills to take, do 3 different modalities, 5 different modalities, and probably cost you $1,000. It matters you're here. From here, hands underneath your shoulders. Take an inhale, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, walk your hands, low lunge, top of your mat. Drop your back left knee to the ground and move to half pigeon pose, y'all. Oh, you weren't expecting that one, were you? Breathe. Keep your hips level. If this is too much for your knee or ankle, lay on your back. Otherwise, hands walk back, open your heart, breathe in. Exhale, walk your hands out, drop your head down, breathe out. You can once again come back to that person, thing, could be a pet that you love unconditionally, that you appreciate, that you're grateful for, that feeling tone. Now, I think first thing in the morning is a great time to do this heart-brain coherence meditation, or even just taking some time to come into this feeling tone, this emotion of gratitude, appreciation. When you first wake up in the morning, normally for a while you're not quite at your beta level of mind, and that's the mind you walk around with all day. You're very alert. Often you're in a theta or even alpha or even theta state still. So coming into this feeling tone when you wake up and you're in this alpha state, maybe even that theta state, you're kind of setting the baseline for your day. You always hear me say, you win the morning, you win the day. Your morning is the rudder, or what determines the direction of your day. So it just makes sense that we do that. Breathe. Breathe deep. Whew. When you're ready, you can walk your hands out of this one. Just step it back to downward facing dog for a moment. Get some blood flow back into your legs. That right leg specifically. And then take an inhale. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Just step it. Heel toe it across, half pigeon pose. Make the adjustments you need because this side is different from the other. Walk your hands back, open your heart. Walk your hands out, open your hips. Breathe well. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Nice, everybody. How about last down dog of our day, huh? Last dogger. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Take one more. Inhale here. Let's drop to our knees on our exhale. Come to standing on your knees for Uttanasana, camel pose. Now take your hands to the back of your hips. Thumbs face out, fingers face down. And see where your hips are now. They're stacked above your knees. Let's try to keep them there. Lengthen up. And then start to lean back, everybody. Press your hips forward. You can drop your head back, but then a slight tuck of chin to the chest re-lengthens the back of your neck. Now, if you'd like to take your right hand to your right heel, left hand to left heel, you can certainly do that. Press your heart forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Open across your heart. And breathe, breathe, breathe. If this one's uncomfortable, good. Can you take 3 more deep breaths? Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. You got 1 more breath, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Hands back to hips. Come all the way back up. Swing your legs around in front of you for a seated forward fold to balance that out. Legs out. Bend your knees a little bit if you need. Work the flesh out from your seat. Root into your sit bones. Take the whole inhale to reach high. And then take that whole exhale to fold it on down. Bend your knees. There you go. Your back is rounded. That's what we're doing. We're counterposing that big back bend. I commend you for showing up to your mat here today. You know, we've been focused on that appreciation and gratitude for other people, and I've mentioned bringing it back to yourself for a couple times, but nothing says that you appreciate yourself and you love yourself more than showing up to your yoga mat, because it does such a good job at taking care of everything, physically, mentally. It's a self-induced stress that helps mitigate. One of the best things you can do to mitigate the bad stress and tension that's with us all the time, that kind of wears on us. Let's come back up on your inhale. Palms face up, roll easily onto your back. And then you've got happy baby pose. Happy baby pose. Where's the big girl? Where's the big girl? The big girl's here. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Hold on, you gotta stay, you gotta stay. Spinal twist of your choosing to finish out. If you're taking that spinal twist, make sure you hit both sides evenly. Once you're all evened out, take her back to center. Pull both knees in. Could rock it out a little bit, back and forth. And then let go your legs out in front of you. Let them just rest there. Let the toes fall open. Your palms can rest face up along your side body. If you'd like your hands somewhere on your body like we began class, you can do that. That was right hand to belly, left hand to heart, your choice. But take an inhale here through your nose. And then through your mouth, exhale, clear it out. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more, inhale. Hold full. And release. Release and let her go. Let your breath settle. Let everything physically soften. And this internal quality of balance, of stillness, is actually closer to our natural state. Yoga helps return us to that state. Allow yourself to bask in this, and I'll guide us out in just a few. Savasana. Folks, if you're at home joining us, I hope you had a great practice today. Hope you get value out of this. Please hit that like button for me. I appreciate you greatly for doing that. Leave me a comment, and I'll hit you back. And thank you, everybody. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. It's at Namasteve Yoga. And we'll see y'all next time. Should be Tuesday. Namaste. Notice how you feel. If you're like me, there's not too many things in this world that can bring me back to this place of stillness and peace. It's a very healthy state. We spend so much of our time on the cusp of fight or flight, or in a state of stress, tension. This is a healthy state. If you're ready to move on with your day, you could just breathe lightly. Wiggle fingertips, toes, wrists, ankles. If you'd like to roll on your side, like you're sleeping on your side, you can do that. And you've got the option, I always try to keep my eyes closed, option to make your way to seated. Take a second, acknowledge what you've done for yourself, showing up to your mat, making it through your practice. This is huge. I thank you so much, everybody, for allowing me to guide you through this practice. I encourage you to once again thank yourself. Come back as often as you can to that feeling tone of gratitude, appreciation, unconditional love. And it is my intention to give as much value here every time I'm here, as much as I can. So thank you for honoring the donation-based system. Especially if you receive value from this practice, which everybody stuck around, so I assume you do. Sometimes we only get about 15-20% of people making that donation. And the intention of this practice from the beginning has been to make it accessible. You can get this in a studio, but it costs you $30, non-negotiable. So again, thank you for your generosity. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system that we use here. I appreciate you. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. When you're in this place of peace and of balance, and I am in this place, we are one, we are connected. Namaste.